Hello, lovely people. It's Lilah, or Lisa Jane, as I was previously known, but my new soul name now is Lilah, which I'm using. And apologies for being away for a little bit, but some of you may know that last weekend I was married, so I'm now Mrs. Lilah Walpert, a whole new identity. It feels like a whole new path, but very exciting, very happy. There is so much going on. So I wanted to pop in today just to say I haven't forgotten about all of you. And I am going to be starting a monthly energy update. So today's topic then is the September energy update from Lilah. And if you want to know more about my work or who I am, then please just have a look at the links below, check out some of my other videos, and comment and like and share and hit the notification, and let's connect. So without actually wasting any of your time and stepping right into the topic, you will know if you've watched some of my videos that at various times over the last few years I have given the analogy of a ship, or that ship that is changing and shifting or tilting. Now, those of you that listen to ascension updates, energy updates, that have, follow a number of spiritual, esoteric teachers or guides, you'll know that we are on a path of transformation, that we are on a path of change, a path of shifting. And at various times, people might have said the event is coming, or the change is coming, or the new earth is here or about to arrive. And as far as I'm concerned, we are all creating the new earth and the new world one moment at a time, each of us individually in your own unique and beautiful way. So if we hold that as a image in terms of we are all responsible for the creation of this, then I'm going to share with you information about the general energy, right? The collective energy. The collective energy has always been shown to me like a ship. And at various points in the last 2 years, I would say 2-3 years, this ship tilts. Now, when I'm saying tilt, it feels like it is one side or the other, right? And without going into the whole duality of it, we could say light and dark. We could say fear and separation, or love and connection, and any of the energies, behaviors, actions that fall under those headings. So we have been in quite a tumultuous stage of moving from one to the other, dependent on what the global collective is doing. Now, you will all know that fear as an energy is rife at the moment. It filters through everything. And without labeling or talking about any conspiracy theories and subjects, you will know that it is coming in and infiltrating the family, and even causing families to disconnect. Even families that might have been close, right? About differences of opinions, differences of beliefs. I don't want you to segregate yourselves like that. At this time, we must each make the choice that is right for us, and we must accept, even if we don't understand, the choice that someone else is making. Because respect and understanding is going to be a big theme stepping forward into September, October, November. So your ability to understand, or even if you don't understand, your ability to respect the opinions, beliefs, behaviors of others, as long as they're not intentionally harming other people, is going to be a superpower. So before, I've spoken about superpowers such as kindness, self-care. This one, I feel, is about respect. Is about respect for other people without necessarily trying to understand them. Because I think the duality is so large at the moment that you probably won't be able to. And that's okay. So respect moving into September and the rest of the year is going to be a superpower. This ship, let's get back to that has been tilting at various times during the last few years, depends on whether the majority of the collective was in fear or whether there was more light or love on the planet. We have now reached that tipping point. So at the beginning of the year, it was like a steering was happening, and that's why a lot of my videos said it's up to you. We need you. We need your light. We need your positivity. We need all of those higher vibrational aspects of being human to steer the ship in the right direction. That ship now has broken. Not in a bad way, this is just symbolic, right? But it means that the two worlds now are pretty much separate. So now what happens is, if you imagine the analogy of a ship, right? A bit like the Titanic, broken in half. And the half that you might be on, and you'll know which side you're on, is beginning to sink. And there's a whole lot of people hanging on the end, right? The fact that it is sinking can only be supported, allayed, helped by action-orientated movement. So the energies moving into September are asking you to be action-orientated, to move, to drive through with those projects, those initiatives. And yes, darlings, I am sure you are afraid or nervous. It is going to take braveheartedness. That was what came throughout the Lion's Gate. I held a meditation at a lion sanctuary here in the Western Cape in South Africa, and the big message was there is no separation. You're going to need to call on your brave heart and remember who you are. So this time that we're entering is really a remembrance of who you are in your authentic self, stepping into that in such a brave-hearted way and becoming more action-orientated in putting out those thoughts, ideas, initiatives to help, to serve, to uplift yourself and humanity. So with the ship now being separated, those that are on the love, unity, respect side, we need to anchor in that energy into the earth. We need to connect in with the energy of Mother Gaia that is changing and uplifting all the time, and really build that conscious field of love, of support, of compassion. Doesn't mean you have to like everybody, no. But does it mean that you have to separate from those thoughts, behaviors, etc. that keep you in fear? Yes. Right? So it's not about love and light to everybody. It's about self-caring enough to trust the initiatives, the intuitions, the instinctive thoughts, desires that are leading you forward. Right? So that's a biggie. The second thing that I want to mention that is an energy that has been building for a while, but we're going to be stepping more into that from September, is building community. Now, community can be a unit of 3, 4, 5 people. It doesn't have to include hundreds of thousands. And you know, in this era of social media where we're checking our likes, how many followers, it can be very daunting to think that I only have 1,500 followers, that person over there has 50,000, that person has a couple of 100,000. How am I going to get this community built? Don't go there. Because another ask of the energy this month and coming up is laser-like focus. Just be you. Just work on the initiative that feels right, where you are feeling the call, and your tribe will come. And it really, really doesn't matter whether it's 5, 10 or 500,000. Be committed to that community, be authentic to that community, support that community in whichever way you feel, and they will support you back. So I get this image of these beautiful circles gathering around the globe, because ultimately we want to move to that flower of life pattern, right? Unity, compassion, connection. So build your circle. However it gets called to you, be brave-hearted and build your circle. Because the next message, moving into September and the rest of the year, is about knowledge sharing and not being afraid to share your knowledge. You know, there might be some people across the globe who hold their knowledge and may make you feel like you don't have access to that yourself. Well, one thing I can say is that the knowledge, the connection to a higher wisdom is building ever more every day. So what you'll find is something that someone says that you might listen to in the States or Australia, someone somewhere else starts saying exactly the same thing. Because that information is coming in for everyone to access. You know, I see even popular astrologers now talking about heart math and coherence. And they were just talking astrology. And now it's about coherence, which is a very powerful state of being to be in. And this is also something I've mentioned in a lot of my videos, and I use in my work, and I use in my meditations with my groups. So that information that is beneficial to you, that is beneficial to the upliftment of humanity, will start coming in and filtering into many, many more people. So listen to it, trust it. Stay away from fear. I don't need to say that if you're in this mindset of which I'm sharing. But it is really, really critical that you stay in love, unity, and not fear and separation. So what I want to share with you is, if you believe anything has power over you, you are giving your power away. And a theme that has been continual through lockdown, through last year and coming to this year has been, take back your power. We are being asked to see ourselves as human beings who hold an energy field and vibration, and who are connected to source energy and earth energy, and we are one powerhouse of a unit, one sovereign unit of creative force. So whatever takes your power away is also taking you into fear. So if, for example, you believe that one decision made will cause you harm or cause you to step into fear, then you're giving your power away. Instead of acknowledging yourself as a powerfully energetic being that in just holding a certain vibration will enable your field to actually be protected, to be closed to those things that might be negatively affecting you. So don't underestimate the power of your own field, and don't give your power away to anything, right? Anyone, any idea, any thought, any behavior that doesn't resonate with you. We don't have to judge, we don't have to step into condemnation. We can see it, accept and respect it. But then we remind ourselves that this is the field I want to hold. I feel most comfortable with calm. So then go out and do those things that make you feel calm. I feel most comfortable when I'm in a state of joy. Then go out and do those things that make you feel joyful. Because this is about really stepping into a very powerful understanding of yourself as an energetic being, of yourself as a spiritual being. Don't worry about what's going on out there. It's going to get more and more noisy and more chaotic. You are being asked to focus within. Clear your field, your thoughts, your behaviors, your patterns, your habits. Step into a higher vibration of self. And as always, yes, it is about taking responsibility, being accountable for yourself, and minding your own business. Because there's lots of gossip out there, right? Don't get embroiled in it. It distracts you. It separates you from your center, right? And you will know, if you've watched enough of my videos, that we are God's greatest experiment in distraction. We have always been. The humans are masters at distraction. And in September, my guides shared with me that the dust will settle. That what that is shown as, imagine if you're stepping on the bottom of the ocean, because I've had a lot of images of the ocean right now. Maybe I'll share more about that. But when you step on the sand, you want to step slowly, right? Because the dust comes up, it confuses you, it takes away your sight. So if you want clarity of vision going forward as the dust settles, step mindfully, step purposefully, and be present as much as possible, because in doing that, you step away from the confusion and the chaos, which is probably going to get louder, and you see ahead of you a path, because this is also about maintaining your rudder, steering yourself according to your heart, authentic self. What does that mean? It means continually to do things that make you feel alive. Continue to do things that make you feel expanded. That's your heart choice. If you close your eyes and you're trying to make a decision and you breathe into your chest, and when you envision, because imagination, powerful tool, you must start using that. When you envision yourself in this particular scenario situation, does it make you contract? Does it make you feel tight, closed? Or does it make you feel expanded? The expanded is a yes from your heart. The constricted is a no. So be careful how you steer yourself. Be mindful how you steer yourself over the coming months. September is going to allow the dust to settle. You're going to be able to see a bit clearer. You are going to be asked to have action to push forward. You're probably going to feel the drive. Step into that brave-hearted courage and just do it, right? Because we need you to be uniquely you. You don't want to follow anyone else. Just be you. Remember who you are. Focus. Commit yourself to loving you more than ever before, however that looks for you. And continue to understand that anything that takes you into fear is taking your power away, and we are in a process of taking back our power from everything and everyone. So if you have enjoyed what I have shared, please send it to others. My knowledge, my information, my connection is here to be shared. My guides want that. And they want me to talk more, so there's new initiatives coming up that I'm hopefully going to advertise in the next 2 weeks. A lot more videos, I think, a lot more Insta Lives, a lot more Q&As possibly. If you want to be a member of my community of the White Rose, the link is below. If you are in Cape Town, you're welcome to start joining me. I'm holding in-person events at Harcroft House, so please be in touch with me. And I am stepping into my role as a spiritual minister. I qualified last year. I look forward to holding spiritual talks with you, sessions with your children, silent walking meditations, and just connecting with you and building a community based on love and respect and just supporting one another. Because that's our biggest ask in the next few years, is be there for yourself, but also be there for others in the way that you feel called to do. I will put a link up to my Andromedan video about what 2021 was about, because it's still a very strongly present and relevant message. So please watch that if you haven't already. And a bit like a tarot deck where you shuffle through the cards, right? Shuffle through my videos and see which one pops out. So with that, my beautiful, beautiful people, thank you so much for watching and listening. This energy update from Lilah will be back again in October, and in between a number of other videos from me. So have a most blessed day, and take care of yourselves. Stay centered, stay calm. We're all in this together. Bye for now.